So how ridiculous do you feel now that you're here and you were so nervous before about coming here as a solo female traveler?
Well, when I flew into Istanbul, the first thing that caught my eye were the number of mosques and everything associated with what I thought I knew of the Muslim culture, and the repression of women, or the the inequality that exists, or the fact that if you travel in the East alone, you're automatically considered to be a prostitute. Those are some of the things that I heard from previous travelers. It's things that I read in a couple books. I was really nervous. And so it was this shocking experience of an entirely new culture that I was actually fearful of. And it's why I chose Istanbul, because it's the most moderate and Western of the Muslim cities. And I feel like a complete ass. In retrospect, I feel like a complete ass. There's not been a single time that I felt the least bit unsafe. There's not been a single time that I felt like I couldn't have a conversation, or I couldn't approach somebody, or I couldn't, do something simply because I was a woman. I feel foolish, but it's a very valuable lesson. And man, Istanbul, it's pretty legit.
How important do you think it is for people to understand that there isn't anything to be afraid of?
I think fear has a place. You can't just abandon fear, but keep it in check, for sure. I'm not saying that I'm going to wander up a dark alley in the Grand Bazaar at night, but I wouldn't do that at home either. So, I don't know. Don't fear a culture just because of the things that you hear. Keep your wits about you. Travel smart, as you would any culture. But to be fearful of a particular culture or way of life, or, politics, religious views, any of that seems rather foolish. It's probably the biggest takeaway from the last few days here.
Being able to actually explore the fear that you have and these notions that have sort of been passed down to you, being able to take that risk and be bold enough
To question them.
to question, that's a powerful thing. And it has now yielded some pretty amazing opportunities.
Stay tuned for some TK tours.
Yeah. We're gonna brand ourselves Tyler and Katie TK Tours.
And
watch out.
First we have to get educated on history.
Yes. Very important thing. Step number 1.
But we're learning it. Merhaba.
Merhaba and Tashakur.
Teşekkür. Thank you.
Yes.
And lütfen.
And we're building relationships, really, honestly, 24 hours. And I think that I can count at least 3 locals that we've now aligned ourselves with. And I don't think it's going to be the last that we see of them either.
No. They're amazing. They're very warm. Very warm people.
Very excited.
No.
Stay tuned.
Teşekkürler.
Bye.